Hi, I'm Isabella Yates, and here's a quick
And
little
it's
drama I
3 minutes.
So, on May 30th, 2002, I was born in Dallas, Texas, at 10:38 a.m. to be exact. But let's just kind of rewind and let's see how everything kind of started. So, my parents, Christy and Greg, my mom, she was born in Mexico City, and my dad was born in Novilla, Texas. So, you're probably wondering how the heck did they meet? So, my mom, she moved to San Antonio, Texas, when she was about 7 years old, and she attended Texas A&M. She was an engineer, and I didn't really get the math gene. But my dad, he went to SMU right here in Dallas, Texas. So my dad graduated SMU, and he started his own landscaping company. And my mom, she was still in school trying to get her engineering degree. Super nerd, but super smart. So one magical night at Billy Bob's, it's a place in Fort Worth where my parents met. So my dad was there with his friends and his brother, my uncle Brad, and my mom was there with my grandmother actually. And they were just going in, and my dad was chatting up a storm with his friends, but my mom was not having it. She just wanted to leave and kept asking my grandma if she could leave. So my dad saw her leaving, and he darted over to her and asked her to dance. And that's how they met, and they fell in love, and yeah. So 5 years later, they have my brother. And 2.5 years after they have Jack, they have me. So Jack and I were close from the beginning. I honestly can't remember anything. Like, can't remember. I can't imagine life without him. So, but he can manipulate me into pretty much anything. Legos, building a fort, airsoft war. I would always be down to anything he wanted to do. So, sports for me in my life, soccer was a big one, and I think it really morphed me into who I am today. It just, yeah, like I said, really morphed me into who I am today, and really taught me a lot of things. I was always super competitive, and I always want to win. Like, I always wanted to know I could win anything I was doing. And it kind of came down when I was little, like which one I could pick. Like soccer, I really was into tumbling. I really loved piano, and I still do. I still play piano, but I chose soccer, and I chose to really focus on soccer at kind of a young age. So when I was little, I could speak Spanish, and I only spoke Spanish. Solamente español, only Spanish to my mom. And when I was about 5 years old, that's when English really became my dominant language because my dad couldn't communicate with me, so he didn't like that. So, just very cool. So, just some fun facts about me. So, present day me, basically. I am super stubborn and I sleep a lot. I'm so competitive, as I said before. I'm super competence motivated. I always want to know that I can do something. And I obviously do not like math. I'm super motivated, and I always want to know that like I can do things, and I always want to know that I can be there, and I'm involved. I love food, public speaking, and I think I'm a really good leader. So, as I said before, I hate losing, but I'm a pretty good sport sometimes. And yeah, that's pretty much me, and hopefully, I hope to reach self actualization one day. So, thank you. To be continued.